If you want to see how we grew an Instagram account from 0 followers to 5,000 followers using nothing but content and $37, and we're going to show you all of this, exactly what we did and how you can copy it to replicate it for yourself, then continue watching this video. My name is Anthony. I run an Instagram marketing agency and also run a 1 million follower network on Instagram. And I make videos like this to help you take your Instagram account from 0 to hero. So make sure you subscribe because this is the Instagram Hub. Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video. Like I said on this one, I'm gonna show you guys a case study on exactly how we went 0 to 5,000 followers with an Instagram account. We're about to hop right into it. And as I mentioned earlier, the really cool thing about this is that we didn't use anything that is your traditional growth strategies. We didn't like pictures. We didn't follow and unfollow anybody. We didn't use power likes. We didn't use DM groups. We didn't use basically anything. The only thing we used were two things. We used content and we used a software that is $37. So if you have $37 that you can invest into your Instagram account and you can find the right content, which I will show you how to do so, you can go ahead and you can do this for almost any Instagram account. It's been about a week since we've posted a video. I know you guys are used to the more consistent uploads, so I figured, you know what, I gotta go all out on this one. Gotta do a case study, gotta show you guys this new product and gotta show you guys a ton of new things. So if you guys would gently, just very gently tap that like button, hit that sub and hit that bell, we can go ahead and get started. I'm going to take you guys into my laptop to show you a very average presentation that I put together for you. All right, what is going on, guys? We are now inside of the laptop. I have you guys on this aggressively average presentation that I put together for you. Not the best presentation designer thing, but I hope this does justice. So this is the 0 to 5K experiment and the account is at Money's Hub. You guys can go ahead and check this account now. This is a 0 to 5K case study. The account as of recording this video is sitting at 11.9. It will probably be sitting higher if you go ahead and you search it up yourself. Now, before we get into this, I just want to say one thing, or a couple of things about this actually, which is that this literally was an experiment. We were experimenting with a new tool, a new software that could grow your Instagram account organically. And we're like, hey, you know what? Before we can actually go ahead and start recommending this or selling it or anything like that, what we need to do is we need to test this. We need to get a proof of concept. So this literally is the 0 to 5K experiment that is now turned into the 0 to 10K. And now we're continually growing the account. And if you look at the account, I put an image of it right here. You'll see, guys, this account isn't anything special. This is a repost account that literally reposts money. It's one of the easiest types of accounts to grow. It's something that any of you can do. You don't need a photographer following you around anywhere. You don't need to look like Kim Kardashian. You don't need tons of clout. Literally anybody can do this, and that's really what we want to do. So we took a page that literally anybody could do. If you have your own content, even better. But you guys will also see that the account isn't even fully optimized, right? We don't have any pin stories. We don't have any links. Our bio is literally 2 words that are just meant to get engagement, and that is it. So literally anybody could do this. Imagine if you're doing this with the right things in place. And like I said, we're going to start putting up pin stories, putting up this stuff, because at the rate this account is growing, and I'm sure you guys probably want to keep up to date with it on what we do with it, we'll probably just continue tracking it for you guys. So with that said, let's jump right into this. So what did we do? We didn't do any power likes or any power services, guys. So no power comments, no power likes, no power saves, nothing like that. Nothing that is getting likes or engagement from any type of outside source. We did 0 paid advertising. So that means we didn't use any influencers for shout outs. We didn't use any story ads, any promote button, anything. We didn't do any DM groups, no shout outs, no giveaways. So we didn't do any of that. The one thing we did use, however, is our software, Social Info. So this account is what me and my partner, it's Social Info, decided to grow as our test. And we're going to show you guys exactly how to use this and how to basically copy us. These are some of the results that we are getting on the page. As you guys can see right here, this is a 533 gain on the day, which is very good. 28,000 reach, 88,000 reach. And the main thing you want to look at is the reach coming from hashtags, 5,000 reach from hashtags, 4,000 reach on hashtags. And I know a lot of them from the other category are probably coming from hashtags and from the Explore page. So basically what this tool does and what we're able to do is rank on the hashtags and rank on the Explore page without power likes. So we're saving money, plus we're growing it in a more organic style. Now, the first thing that you need is the content, and we have a software for this that I'm going to show you guys. This is where the $37 comes in, and this finds your viral contents. This is what we use to find our content for those of you that are reposting. If you're not reposting, you just have your own content. You're already ahead of the game if you have your own good, high quality content. So the first step was content and using the viral content finder. The second step was doing hashtag research, and you can go ahead and research your hashtags. Now, I have a video that covers both of these tools and how to use it, and that video is exactly what we did to get from 0 to 5,000 followers. I will leave it linked below in the description. It'll probably be called like part 1, something like that. I'll make it something easy. It'll be the first link in there for you guys so you don't get confused with anything else, and it shows you exactly how to use these tools. And in that video, what we did in that video is exactly what we did to grow this account. However, once we hit 5K and now we hit 10K, we developed a new tool that takes basically everything that we did with this, everything that we did on that old video, and it basically makes it 10x. We basically took a Grant Cardone approach to it and we 10x'd the entire tool. So with that said, if you want to watch that video first, go ahead, check out in the description. If not, I'm going to show you guys the new tool that we have that you could use to grow 0 to 5K a lot faster than we did, and this is what we are currently using on the account now. Like I said, we're a little over 10K now, and we'll probably continue growing this account. This is what I'm currently using on all of my accounts. So when you go to Social Info, Social Info is the software we're using. I will leave a link to Social Info in the description below. The link will also be good for a 7-day free trial. So you can get started with this without the $37. You get started 7 days completely free. So you could actually just start growing your Instagram account. You might hit your 5K before you even have to upgrade. So once you make your Social Info account, you go to Super Growth Tool, and this is the tool that is basically revolutionizing Instagram growth for us. So what you would do is you enter your Instagram account username. So let's use the same account we have here for sake of example. And if you guys are enjoying this video, make sure you go ahead and drop it a like. And if you're really trying to grow your Instagram, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that bell. Guys, a like helps so much with growing this channel, and I know we're only like 1,000 away from 60,000 subscribers. So we plugged in the username. Now we can do up to 5 hashtags related to the account. So we're gonna put in, we're a money account. So what are the hashtags we're probably going to be needing? Well, we're probably gonna need hashtag money. We could do hashtag success, hashtag bag. So now we could hit start, and you guys could input up to 5 hashtags. We're just gonna do 3 for sake of example. Now, what this tool does, you guys will see it's completely loaded. The tool is extremely fast. You put in your Instagram username, and what it does is it screens your Instagram username for your average engagement rate, right? Your average engagement rate. And then what you do, the hashtags that you put in, so these are the hashtags that are relating to your account, what it does is it compiles lists of hashtags that are relative to your engagement rate. So what that means is the top posts on those hashtags, if the top posts on those hashtags have well over the average engagement you get, you probably can't rank for them. So this software doesn't show you them. Instead, this software gets you hashtags that have equal or less of your average engagement, meaning that your engagement rates will make you rank for these hashtags. So if we scroll down here, this is the scan of the account. The average engagement per post is 3,678. This is our average engagement, right? The hashtags found are 720. And now what we can see is it's generated us lists of hashtags that we can use that we are going to rank for. And there is a ton of lists here. There is over 720 hashtags here. What you could literally do is you copy this list. It's literally copied to the keyboard. If I opened a new tab and pasted it, you could paste it right into a doc. You could paste this into the notes of your phone, and now you have tons of hashtags. But basically what this means is that on all of these hashtags, the top posts have 3,678 likes on average or less. So what does that mean? That means that when you post, if all your post does is just get the average engagement that you usually get, you're probably going to rank on every single one of these hashtags. Why? Because you're only posting on the hashtags that have equal average engagement to you or less. If you go all over your average engagement, you're probably 10 out of 10 gonna rank for every single hashtag that is on there. And that is how this account is being grown. The way that this account is being grown completely organically without doing anything thing is through the use of ranking on hashtags, which then in turn will also get us some explore page exposure. Odds are, if you're ranking for hashtags, most likely you're going to be trending at least a little bit on the explore page as well. So basically what this does is it completely takes out a need of power likes. If you're using power likes to rank on hashtags or rank on the explore page, you can now do it in a completely organic way without having any outside influence on your account, completely compliant with Instagram TOS, and no way of getting banned because you're just using hashtags, except you're using hashtags that are backed by data that are going to literally force your account to grow, as you guys are seeing on our Money's Hub page. For any of you guys who used to do this by hand, then you realize the value of this tool. I mean, not only does it do all of that, screening the engagement and getting the top post, but it also compiled all your lists for you before you do your hashtag research. And for any of you guys that go back and watch the previous video for what we did exactly 0 to 5K, you'll see how we were doing it, copy and pasting the list into the hashtag research tool. Now, what used to took hours by hand now took 10 minutes with the old tool. Now it takes 30 seconds with this new tool, and this new tool is going to do your hashtag research at a level for you that you just simply cannot do unless you're literally going in and screening the average engagement per top post on every single hashtag. And then even at this rate, you still get all your hashtags into one list. This compiles your hashtags into lists of 25 to 28 hashtags, so you're not maxing out at 30. It's not going to look like spam. You're using that perfect sweet spot number, and you could adjust it based on your opinions. I'm not saying 25 is the best amount of hashtags. I'm not saying 28, but for most people, 25 to 28 is the sweet spot. And if you find something different for you, then run with it, because every account on Instagram is different. And all you want to do is rotate through these lists. So you use one list on one post, the next day use a different list, the next day use a different list, and you keep using a different list. So you're constantly keeping your hashtags fresh. But not only are you keeping your hashtags fresh, but every day that you post or every time you post, you're ranking for brand new hashtags, which has new audience on them, new people, new followers, and new money to be made. So guys, that is the video. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Guys, we are so close to 60,000 subscribers, and I can't wait to build this community up to that 100,000 follower mark and bring us all there. Let's be the fastest growing Instagram community in this community. If you guys haven't hit that like button, please go ahead and just gently tap that like button. It goes a long way in helping grow the channel. With all that said, keep grinding, keep hustling. The links will be below to the part 1 of this video and social info, and I'll see you all on the next one.